Yo, what is up people? We're back again with another video. Today we're gonna talk about how to get shit done, things done, how to quit doing things you don't like. So for the past, whatever it is, years of my life, I've been struggling. I've been finding things I do want to do, but every time I want to do them, I do the opposite thing. For instance, I wanted to quit drinking coffee, but the more I thought about quitting drinking coffee, the more I started drinking coffee. This is actually an example of how our reality works. Everything we give our focus and attention grows, and our mind doesn't know the difference between not or yes. So every time you say to yourself, I'm not gonna drink coffee or I'm not gonna do this, actually what you're telling to yourself or to your brain, to your mind, is I'm actually going to do more of it. And this is something that is keeping us down. It's resulting into a lot of struggle for people, for me at least. I want to make videos, I want to do YouTube videos, but because of my old belief systems, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy and a lot of other things. Every time I want to make it, I'm thinking like, nah, this ain't good enough. I can do more, I can do better. Which results into me actually not making a YouTube video. Or making one but not uploading it. Because I think, nah, I need to do it better. And you see, when you do this, you're actually never really growing. You do not give yourself the chance to fail, to fail. And I'm seeing all these different patterns in myself which are based on fear. I thought I was unfearful, but actually I'm scared of what other people think. To put myself out there, to give my opinion of things, to show my perspective at least. And then I'm thinking like, I'm not good enough and this and that. And it's because in the past I've been bullied. I've been told things which I should be, which I am not. And I started to believe it. I started to live to it, diminishing my self-worth and other things. So there's a lot of different connections between how you're acting, being right now, and the things you've gone through in your past. Like for some people it seems so easy to just proceed in life, to make everything happen, to be themselves. And for other people this can be the most difficult thing to do. And it's because we have been taught certain things in society. Some people have been taught the right things and some people have probably been taught lesser right things. Not to say that it's wrong, because everything is to learn about, but life would be easier, very much easier, if we can just let go of all these things we've been taught and replace them with new thoughts. And this is something I've been doing at least for quite a while now, to look actually what I want to do. Throughout my past, for instance, a lot of people have been telling me, you should do this, you should do that. And I started to believe it. So I never created for myself my own belief system, my own thoughts on what I actually want to do. And throughout my whole adult life so far, I've always followed other people. Other people around, okay, you're gonna do this, I'm gonna follow you. And I'm really coming to the realization that this is holding me back big time. So I'm changing this. I'm focusing, visualizing, creating what I want, and seeing it, by repeating it, actually coming through my life to become it. And this is one of the most beautiful things and the most weirdest things we can learn, is that everything we think of, everything we are in our minds, is actually what we see around us. And we have not been taught, or at least I had not been taught this at school. And a lot of people haven't been taught this at school. So the first thing you hear about this is like, nah, that's not true, man. People are just lucky. People are better in this than me. Or people can just do more of this than I can do, because they are them and I am me, and I'm just pitying myself. So every time we want to do something, we have to ask ourselves, do we really want to do it, or is somebody else telling us that we should do it? Or is it a belief based on something we have learned from the past? And this is, I'm not saying it's difficult, but it's also not easy to do. Especially when, for my case at least, I had been programmed with so much things other people want, taking on their energy, taking on their perspectives, taking on this and that I just completely dissolved as a person myself. And now through repetition, through reading different books about manifesting, about my past, and a lot of things about the nature of reality, I'm actually coming to realize that I have always been the person to choose, to have the power. And despite me not being my self I envision at the moment, I'm actually feeling more and more that I am that person already. And the more and more I can feel that I am that person, the more I will actually be that person. You see, there's different techniques which we will go through eventually, which we can learn from, which we can build ourselves to do the things we actually want to do. There's, I think, the difference between wanting things to do and actually doing them, because the wanting is implying that you're not doing it, and the doing is actually doing it. So every time you want to do something, you're busy about thinking how you want to do it, while you're actually not doing it. So it might sound easy, but just take the step to do it. Take the step to your goals, to who you want to be, and quit thinking about doing it and start actually doing it. But be very, very clear on what you want, to do. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? What do you feel like? Where are you going? What do you have? Who's surrounding you? Ask yourselves these questions if you're stuck, if you're not knowing what you want to do. Go look online. There's a lot of different people who know more about this. Not to say that I cannot help you or whatever. I'm trying to in the in the growing of myself and in the growing of this channel. But ask yourself the right questions. What do I want? How am I gonna get there? Why do I want it? How does it feel? And there's a lot of more questions to get deeper to yourself. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video to grow for me. Like, I envision, like I said, the future, like a bright future where people are developing themselves, where people are loving towards each other and themselves, to educate each other, to grow as a species together. And one by one we can make these changes to elevate to a higher level, but then we can keep thinking about it, or we can actually start putting in the work to do it. And it's time to really put in the work. Not to say that it's hard work, because if you're getting on a certain level with yourself, it will feel like easy, because it's easy for you. Like I say to myself, it's easy for me to make YouTube videos. It's easy for me to come up with ideas. It's easy for me to put in my energy and to focus on what I'm doing at the moment. And well, sometimes this is not the case. But the more and more and more I repeat it, the more it will become the case. So this is how we can actually start shifting our perspectives, our realities. Identify the thought, the belief you don't want, and replace it with something you would like. If you're feeling insecure, replace it with security. Not to say that, as I said, it will be physical at the right time, or at the moment it will be physical at the right time, but it won't be immediate. Like I have this thought of, okay, everything needs to happen now, I want it quick, I want it fast. While I know that at the moment it's not the case, but I can be observing and feeling the lack of it, or I can actually accepting accept myself for not being there yet, and allow myself to actually grow to a place where I'm more self-confident, where I'm more self-secure, where I'm doing actually the things I want to do. And the more you can do this, the faster it will go, but take your slow steps in the beginning. It's very important. Anyway, I've been rambling, I've been thinking, spitting up. I want to see you all next time. So, engage a little bit. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what you're going through. Let me know what you want to learn. Is there something you're struggling with? Maybe I can help you with it. Leave a comment, a like, a subscribe, or do whatever you want. You can also just skip this video and be like, nah, fuck this person, alright? That's okay. I don't need your approval, because I'm worthy of myself. Anyway, I love you anyway, what you're doing or not, and I'll see you all next time. Peace!